Hey guys, Mika here, and I'm bringing you a really exciting Tyde custom ukulele. First of all, the size of this, we call it a baby tenor. So a slightly kind of hybrided version between a concert and a tenor size instrument, but we went ahead and measured the scale length, meaning we take the nut over here and measure it to the bridge over here, and it's right in between a concert and a tenor size neck. So concert around 15, 15 and a quarter inch, tenor 17, 7 and a quarter, 17 and a quarter inch. This is 16 and a quarter inch, so we have like a hybrid kind of concert slash tenor size neck, 16.25 inch neck. So not as kind of constrained as a concert, but not as, I guess, spacious as a tenor. So it's a nice little hybrid. If I were to go ahead and close my eyes, someone gave me this instrument, I'm like, to me, it still kind of feels like a tenor if I was blindfolded, but now that I'm kind of aware of it psychologically, I guess it does feel a little smaller, but I like the scale then too. It feels good, but 16 and a quarter inch. Now, what's so unique and amazing about this instrument, of course, with just how it looks, is that there's so many finer details about this instrument that we'll go ahead and please go ahead and read the description to see all of the finer details of this instrument. But I just want to go ahead and share some of the things that really stand out to me, some of the things that I really appreciate, sound wise and aesthetically. But first of all, just again, when you look at it, it's just like what's even going on? Like, what is all that inlay work on the fretboard and the headstock? What is that rosette? It looks like crumbling rocks here on this corner. Beautiful curly coil, beautifully book match curly coil here in the front. Just, the color schemes is just super crazy. Just aesthetically so pleasing to the eye. It has a soft touch on your eyes. Nothing's like kind of jumps out at you in terms of like real bright colors or any of that, but it just has a nice subtle kind of warm feel to it when I look at it. Really nice. But again, what really strikes me is the headstock as well as the inlay work, which is just filled with so many different pieces or different cuts of wood. I mean, if I had to count, I mean, probably maybe 20, 30 pieces comprised from the headstock and the fretboard itself. But man, this is like one of those super unique ukuleles where I'm just like blown away by like just aesthetically how amazing this look. This is pretty much right up my alley. I really love that kind of woody aesthetic, especially with the different types of colors or just the different types of wood on this instrument. I can see that the Tyde logo is right here on the top, and the headstock is kind of three circles lined up with, getting bigger to smaller. And then we can even see that here on the side with this side port. But again, I just wanted to highlight just my own just kind of not feedback, but my own kind of thoughts, and just like this really takes my breath away in terms of just uniqueness. Another unique thing about Tyde is that the way they assemble their instruments, they have a very rounded way of how they attach their sides to the front and the back of the instrument. So I'm not sure how well you can see it on the camera, but sometimes, or most of the times, it's very kind of like this is the side, and then it's like that's you have like a 90-degree angle. Not saying like it's sharp or anything on ukuleles, but this one, it's so like if you were to blindfold me, it's what's going on? It feels so rounded like this, and that's one of those unique things that Tyde ukulele does, and I absolutely love it. Aesthetically, it just looks so different from your typical ukulele, and when I play and hold the instrument and I'm just rubbing my arm like that, it's so smooth. It's buttery smooth, and there's just no way this is even gonna leave a mark on my arm when I hold the instrument like this. So yeah, beautiful work as usual from Tyde. I was very fortunate to be able to play a few Tydes in the past, so it's always a treat to be able to hold another one, be able to just share my thoughts and just share this wonderful instrument. Also love the sound of Tyde ukuleles. It's such a nice warm sound. It's so easy to play, and so clean. Listen to that sustain on the third fret, on the 10th fret. Whew. So watch me hit two notes but only pluck one note. So that's what an overtone is. An overtone is essentially when I pluck a certain note, depending on if that note coincides with the other, this is all the theory talk, but it coincides with other notes, like this G note essentially is going to activate this G string because it's the same string name, or it's the same letter name, or same pitch. So even though I'm not plucking this G string, you can hear that string here on the top. So you can even hear it on this E note right here. So E note on the A string. But then when I stop it, this string is activated somehow without me touching it. And then if I were to go ahead and touch it, then you can hear the sound die. So yeah, nice big sound. Nice warm sound too. Really clean on the upper frets. Real buttery smooth to the fretboard. Yeah, really sweet. Awesome. So here we go. Let's go ahead and go for a test run with this. Very sweet. Wow. And then here's some strumming on it.